Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor. I've recently upgraded my clubs, and in doing that I had to make a very important decision with regard to my wedges. Do I go for a 3-wedge system or do I go for a 4-wedge system? Stay tuned. Okay, so I've recently upgraded my MP54 irons to my new MP25 irons. And part of that whole process, I went from the T4 wedges to the T5 wedges from Mizuno. So it was an important decision to make. Years ago when I was playing, I used to play all of my time without a gap wedge. So I had a 46-degree pitching wedge, and then I went to a 56-degree sand wedge and a 60-degree lob wedge. I look back on that and really, I should have had a different club in there. I thought I was good enough to cover it, and I was probably reasonably good at it, but I shudder to think how many more birdies I would have made if I had an extra club in there. So these days I coach pretty much 6-7 days a week. I don't have a lot of time for playing, so I don't practice much. So I really need to work out which is the best way for me. So I've opted to go for a 46-degree pitching wedge, a 50-degree gap wedge, a 55-degree sand wedge, and a 60-degree lob wedge. So in doing that, it gives me nice gaps in between, and it works out to be approximately 10-yard gaps in between all of those clubs. So because I don't practice much, my feel is not as it once was. So I've got to try and change the club to make the ball go a different distance now, rather than trying to hit the ball a different distance by using my feel and touch. Alternatively, I could have gone for a 46-degree pitching wedge, a 52-degree sort of gap/sand wedge, and a 58-degree wedge, and that's a very good option as well. And possibly I would do that if I was playing and practicing a lot more, so I could cover those gaps a little bit better. But 6 degrees differences between those clubs gives me about 15-yard gaps in those clubs. And that might not be too bad for some people. I might think, well, if I have 3 wedges instead of 4 wedges, I can fit an extra club in the bag at the top end. The only difference there for most people is the short clubs are the scoring clubs. Your score comes really from your short game, not from your long game. So I would try and load up my bag every day these days with more wedges, because it makes it so much easier. So that's the way I've worked. I've gone for my 46-degree, 50-degree, 55-degree, and a 60-degree. So that way I can use exactly the same length of swing as I showed you on another video, which I'll put a link up to at the top of the page here. And it makes it so much easier. So have a think about it. Tour players use a variety. Some use 3 wedges, some use 4 wedges. There's not really a right or wrong answer. It's whatever you feel more comfortable with. But the less you play, the less you practice, the easier the 4-wedge system is. And some of the best players in the world still use 4-wedge systems. So I hope you enjoy the tip. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor. If you like my videos, you can click on the subscribe button there. You can get further information on my Facebook page or my Twitter page, and you can also sign up to my electronic newsletter on www.thegolfdoctor.com.au.